So let's talk about providing different ways uh, in CSS. How we can provide a CSS to an HTML file. There are different ways. So inline style we have, external style we have. That means inline means within the HTML tag you can give. External file means outside of the HTML file you can define a CSS cascading style sheet and you can refer that file name within the HTML document. So let us write them one by one, then let us see the examples. Okay, so different ways of providing CSS we have inline we have and external we have. Okay, so then we have the other thing called embedded. Okay, okay. So we were using so far is called an embedded style sheet, right? We were defining here. So let us write our sentence here. Okay, lorem 10 and okay, let me put paragraph element. Okay, let me do one thing. Let's take paragraph elements, then I'll put words. Okay, lorem 10. Then let me use another paragraph element. Okay, in embedded style sheets, what we do, we define a style, right? Back color, we say this one, right? Let us save and see the result. See the color is too light, so let us put a dark color. Let us take this color. Okay, let's save it and see the result. So we have used embedded style sheets. Okay, so that is called. So instead what we can do, we can even define the style definitions in a file. So that we can do. So style.css in this project. Okay. Name can be anything, but extension should be style.css. Okay. Okay, wait. It copied into other folder, but let's not worry about that. Okay. Uh, let's come to index.html and let's copy the entire structure. Don't copy style. Okay, then come here, paste here, save this. Okay, now how do we save it? Like this, right? Come to index.css. Okay, then we use link element where we have the relative relation. So here we are relating the style sheet over here and you need to give the path. So what we do, uh, I think we have put in, let me give relative path, and I have style.css. Save the result and let us see. Save the file, let us see the result. You get the same result over here, right? Because you applied the style sheet, but it is external. So what does it mean? It gives separation of concerns. So in building web pages, what we do, we create HTML structure separately, right? Here we create HTML, and the other concern or other topic, whatever we have, CSS, right? So that also we define separately. So this is called structuring HTML or web page, separate HTML structure, and applying style sheet. So this is called separation of concerns. Similarly, when you create an external CSS file, it comes or it pilots the separation of concerns. So it's a concept which we are using over here. One thing I want to clarify over here, this link element is a self-closing element. We don't have an opening and closing, but if you want you can, but since HTML5 has given it as self-closing element, let us use that. So there are requirements where we need to override our predefined styles. So that can also be done. Sometimes we need to, so in that case what we do, define a style element and paragraph, and you say font, color, you say blue, right? Let us save the result. See, the color has been changed, so this is now in blue in color, right? So what we have covered is two ways. One is external style sheet, and other one is embedding, right? We have another way, inline style sheet. That means uh, we want to define a separate color for this. So in paragraph we have style element, okay, style attribute, and here you say color, right? And I say brown, and then we can also include font, font size, okay, I say medium, okay. Only for this paragraph we want to apply. So let us save the file and see the result. So depending on our requirement, we might need to use different providing ways for giving a style to your HTML or to your web page, but uh, try to avoid giving inline style sheets. They look ugly also, but if required you have to, but people they won't suggest that, okay. And external sites is whatever way you want you can. And other way of style is defining a style, you have classification. We define an id equal to first, right? So we can avoid this, right, if we use that. So pound symbol first, and you say color, you take it as black. Let us save the file, See the result. See, now it has been given in the black color. So try to avoid giving an inline style because it violates the rule of separation of concerns. Wherever possible, go for embedding style sheets or external style sheets.